Hey, all right. Uh, I'm sorry, I was trying to do a New York accent. I can't. So, let's say we wanted to, let's say that we wanted to find uh, sine. Okay, we're given secant, we're given tangent. First thing that you want to do, change everything to sine and cosine. So secant. So we're not going to worry about these values. Okay, we're just going to focus on changing everything to sine and cosine. So secant is going to be the same as 1 over cosine. Tangent is going to be the same as sine over cosine. All right, and this one is already a sine right here. So we're good. Now what we want to do is we want to cancel things out in order to um, in order to get our desired trig function. Okay. Now here, what can we do to cancel out the sine beta over cosine beta and 1 over cosine beta? Well, if we multiply them, and what I mean by what we want to do is we want to find a operation. So we want to do add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Usually multiply or divide. Okay, that's how you cancel things out. So we're gonna multiply first. If you multiply, look at this. Uh-oh, nothing cancels out. We end up with sine beta over cosine squared beta. That's not what we want. So what we want is that sine beta. Okay, so let's do something else. We tried multiplying. Let's try dividing. So, so we're going to try dividing by 1 over cosine beta. Hey, look at that. Because we're dividing, these cancel out. Boom, boom. And we end up with sine beta. Ta-da! So what this is telling us is we could basically just do tangent of beta divided by secant beta. All right, and that will give us sine beta. So here, this is going to be, uh, if we do that, tangent of beta over secant beta, that's just going to be square root of 2 over 5. And that's it. That's sine beta. Ta-da! So what did we do? Change everything to sine and cosine. Um, use multiplication, division, reciprocal to get desired trig function. All right, that's it. Um, yeah, I'll put that on the notes. All right, and we could try this with other things as well. Let's say we had, Um, let's say you had cosecant of alpha equals 10, I don't know, and tangent of alpha equals square root of 5. And let's say we want to find cosine of alpha. So change it. First step, change everything to sine and cosine. So cosecant is 1 over sine alpha. Tangent is sine alpha over cosine alpha. All right. And now we're going to multiply, divide, reciprocal, etc. So let's try multiplication first. What will happen if we multiply cosecant of alpha times tangent of alpha? And that's going to be the same as 1 over sine alpha times sine alpha over cosine alpha. Look at that. Boom, boom. We get 1 over cosine alpha. Okay. And that's going to give us secant. So all we have to do is just take the reciprocal. Okay. So let's do that first. So cosecant of alpha times tangent of alpha gives us 10 times square root of 5. That's good, but that's going to give us 1 over cosine alpha. All right. Now, how can we make the cosine of alpha to be on top? Because here's on the bottom. So we wanted to solve for cosine of alpha, not 1 over cosine. What we do is take the reciprocal. So this implies that we can just flip everything upside down. So the cosine of alpha flips upside down and becomes cosine of alpha over 1. And we're going to flip that 10 root 5 upside down and we get 1 over 10 root 5. And now we have a radical in the denominator. That's not good. So we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by that radical, only the radical. And when we do that, we get, on the top, we get square root of 5. 1 times square root of 5 is square root of 5. On the bottom, we have 10 times square root of 5 times square root of 5 is square root of 25, which is 5. So we have 10 times 5 on the bottom. So that's square root of 5 over 50. And there you go. That's our cosine of alpha. All right, so that one was a little bit more work, but remember, same thing. Just change everything to sine and cosine. Use multiplication, division, reciprocals, whatever you got to do to get the desired trig function. All right, hopefully that helps.